Mind, and spirit. And we are, hey, folks, we're back once again. And I tell you, folks, wow, we are rocking and rolling all day. And my God, look who I ran into. A good buddy of mine I met back in 2014.
Yep.
Don't you feel sorry for this guy? He's known me this long.
I've been sorry for you, buddy.
I want to introduce you guys. Good friend of mine, Douglas. Doug is a well veteran into the paranormal field, investigated many places, and we are here to talk to Douglas about one of his stories. Doug, it's great to see you, man. I mean, usually we hook up at the Maya Paracon, but here we are, Oxford, Michigan, Body, Mind, and Spirit Spring Fling. And here you are. Spring has sprung, buddy.
They're talking snow next week.
Douglas,
whoa, we don't swear on the air. We don't swear on the air.
Douglas, it's great to have you here. We had a chance to chat with you a few minutes before getting you on, and thank you for coming on, by the way. Live with Windsor, Ontario's own The Paranormal Voice. Doug, you have a lifetime's worth and then some of paranormal experiences, and I know a lot of them you can't talk about because they're with clients, and we respect that, and we appreciate that. But you do have some that you can share. I know there's one in particular you had mentioned that you wanted to share on the air. If you don't mind, please share that with our viewers.
That's a few years ago. They had a paranormal groups get together, and they had like an overnight stay on the SS City of Milwaukee up in Manistee. And during the day, you just do what you do and stuff, but at night, that boat turns on. And we were sitting, it was in the main lobby part of it. They used to have rooms with people that, because they hauled train cars and stuff, and then people could get tickets to take the boat across the lake from this part to that part. And on one of the trips, they had a lady who decided that it was all done with it, and she just threw herself over the side. So there's been stories about this lady in white that's been seen on the boat. So we started doing an investigation. My co-founder Tim was supposed to be there with us. He had to work, so we didn't have a camera system with us because he had the camera system. Mm-hmm. We were sitting there in this main lobby where the passengers would sit, and the girls across from our team, they're across there and they're talking back and forth, and I'm just looking down the hallway to the left that goes back down where the bathrooms are. Mm. And I see something coming down right in the middle of the hallway. I'm trying to, what is that? Yeah. And it came out and it got like around to the front where the smokestacks be behind this panel. Okay. And just dissipates into the ground or into the floor. Yeah. It was like a weird outer outline to it. It's about 5 foot tall, weird outline to it that kind of had it was like a darker gray, but it looked like cloud. And then in the middle of it was a lighter white, kind of a gray white. It looked like a cloud in the middle of it. And it's one of those things where, did I just see that?
Yes.
And then you're going, I did just see that. So I asked the girl, did you guys see that? And they didn't see it. I said, all right, I got to go find somebody camera. We got to get his camera in here to set it up in case something happens. So I told the girls to go down that hallway in case it comes back down that hallway. And they're sitting down the hallway. I go out the side door, going down the length of the ship, and I'm looking for anybody that's got a camera. Well, they're all in this ship, or they're over on the Arcadia, which is a Coast Guard cutter that you can investigate both places. And I'm looking, and I get all the way down the back of the boat, and I don't find anybody. So I said, all right, I came in the back way, which comes down by the rooms where we're staying at, and it comes in through the kitchen area, comes out into the dining room area, and I look ahead when I'm walking out, and I see somebody sitting in a chair. And the person, he jumps up, he said, sweet, you just scared the out of me. I said, why, what's going on? It was Benny, the guy from the team. I said, what's going on? He said, man, I just saw something. I said, don't tell me what it is. Right. We're going to get the girls. You're going to tell them what you saw while I go outside, and then we'll switch. And I'll come and I'll tell them what I saw. Ended up talking about the same exact thing. Where I saw it dissipate to the floor, he saw it come up and go into the dining room.
Awesome.
And then we got to talking with some of the other people that camped there later, a few years later, and I described what it is. I said, "Oh, we all seen that."
Wow.
It's like there's nothing to them. We all seen that.
Wow. And those are the types of ghost stories we like because you know what? I mean, it seems like there's a lot of scenarios. And I mean, my question is why do they always appear in white? Is that just because is it a pure form or whatever it is?
The form or the shadow people?
Yeah.
We got one that happened on the case. I won't say where it was at and stuff. But it came up. They had some of our teammates downstairs. I was out watching the monitors in the trailer, and I saw this mist come by, and it's come right through the kitchen, and it headed right through the basement stairs. I said, "Hey guys, I know you're in the basement. Watch out! There's something coming." I just saw it come through the kitchen, heading to the stairs. And what they got something on their. Was it the obelisk?
Okay, yeah.
And it said something about he's here or something. Apparition. Yep, apparition came up. And as they're filming, one of our teammates was sitting there reading off these cards, saying, this card, Easter card, Christmas card. Yeah. All of a sudden, this thing comes right in front of the camera.
Oh wow!
I mean, it completely darkened it out, and then when you slow motioned it, you could actually see the arm off the back as it was going past the camera.
Yes.
And then we went in, we showed it to the client, and the client says, "That's not just a shadow." I said, "You were there. It went between you and Tim, who's my co-founder. It went right between you two." And he said, "You're right. You're right." And we showed. I said, "If that was a shadow, it'd only be on the back wall. This completely blacked out everything."
Yeah. I mean, amazing stories. Doug, it's always great to see your brother. Like I said, this guy's full of great stories. I mean, I could sit here and talk to him all day long. I mean, he's got amazing cases, great stories. Doug, tell us, if anybody who is having experiences and needs some help, how can they reach out to your team to get, get some help?
If you're in the Lansing area, we'll take care of it. Which is Lansing, Michigan. If you're anywhere near, we got another thing that I belong to. It's the Michigan Paranormal Association.
Okay.
And it's just a bunch of teams from Michigan, and we got some that's in from Ohio too. And if we can't handle that case, we send it off to one of those guys at the Michigan Paranormal Association, and we'll get it taken care of.
If someone wants to reach out to you guys directly, your team directly, who want help in the Lansing area or whatever the case may be, however they want to reach out to you, is it through Facebook? Do you have a website? What would it be particular?
We have Facebook.
Okay.
We're in the capital area, Paranormal Research Society.
Perfect.
There you go.
We're on Facebook, and just message us through Facebook.
There you go, folks. You got it. You're having some paranormal problems, or even, you know what? We don't even know if it's paranormal when we all walk into a building to begin with. But hey, if you guys are having anything that's unusual happening in your house, reach out to these guys. I'll tell you, like I said, help is only a Facebook message away, really. So, guys,
like 88% of the time, it's something that's explainable.
Absolutely.
Sure. But there's that other percent that just makes you go, I don't know.
You're live.
And that's why we like the I don't know parts.
Yeah.
But Doug, thank you. It's so great to catch up with you, brother. Good to see you. We look forward to seeing you down the road. And folks, there you have it. Another great investigator. Like I said, we love coming to these things. We get to love to hang out with these guys. In the meantime, and between folks, we are going to be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned, folks. We got more happening. Happy hauntings.
Pizza.